everyone. Thanks so much for stopping by at the Peppered Peach today. We're going to be checking out Cherry Almond Crisp from Magnolia Cookbook Volume Number 1. So I have not made this yet, but if you remember in the past, we have made cherry pie, which is my favorite dessert. So we're going to be checking out this crisp and see how it goes. One thing I am going to do and change is I'm not going to add in the almond. It does call for almond and as well as almond extract, but I'm going to can that. So we're going to use vanilla extract instead and call it a day. So we have everything right here. Let's get this going. All right, so our first thing to do is to make our topping, which is so important, right? We need the crisp to be perfect. So we're gonna use a cup of rolled oats. We're gonna mix this together with how much? 3/4 of a cup of packed brown sugar, right? That'd be helpful. Sorry, Bao Bao, I'm busy right now, bud. Okay, we have cinnamon, which is a teaspoon. Sometimes I wish we would just put a little bit more cinnamon there, but we'll see how this goes. And ginger, we're using ground ginger. Very interesting, so it's going in there. So we're gonna stir this together first, and then we're gonna incorporate our butter. I love a good crisp, so I am excited to try this one out. And the ginger is throwing me off a little bit, but I'm sure it's wonderful. All right, so we have butter. We have, I think it's 6 tablespoons of butter. And then I'm just gonna use a fork and I'm just gonna mesh this all together. I'll likely start using my clean washed hands, by the way, to mix it better. It's just better this way. I don't like pastry cutters. I'm more of a, let me get my hands, not the right phrase here, but dirty. Once this is mixed, we'll set this off to the side and then we'll prepare our cherries. In the meantime, I do have our oven at 375 and I have my ramekins ready to go. So this seems like a very easy dessert to make. So, but let's see how it tastes first to make sure we're down. Alrighty. The butter should be room temperature as well. You don't want it cold, so make sure you leave that out for a little bit. Okay. This is all ready to go. It's our topper. So I'm gonna move this off to the side, clean my hands, and then we'll get going on the cherries. All right, so our second step is to make the filling. So I have cherries here. It's about 5 cups. I did use frozen, but it's been sitting out so they are not frozen any longer. And I did pat them dry. So you just wanna make sure the moisture is kind of pretty much gone. So we have this. Now we're going to stir in the lemon zest. Take this off. And I did rinse this already, but I rinsed it with the tag on for some reason. Don't ask me why. So we're gonna zest this bad boy up. And then we are going to juice this and add that to our cherries. And she says, how much? Yes, 2 tablespoons, which is pretty much this. So we have, wow, this one's a squirter. All right, so that's that. Penny will probably realize it pretty soon and lick it. All right, so there's our lemon all set. And we're gonna stir this up. All right. Okay, now in a small bowl, we're gonna stir together our sugar, which is, how much sugar do we have here? A half a cup, yep, a half a cup of granulated sugar and 1/4 of a cup of cornstarch. Oh wait, I need to add in the vanilla extract. Where does that go in? Oh, it goes in right here. All right, so this is where if you do want to have almond, this is where you would add in the almond extract, but like I said, I'm using vanilla extract instead. Just not a big fan of that almond flavor in my desserts. So stir that together. Excuse me. All right, and then we're gonna stir together our sugar and our cornstarch. Okay. Back to the cherries. I'm gonna sprinkle this on top, and we're gonna stir this up. And then we will get our ramekins ready, divide out our cherries, sprinkle on our oat mixture, and pop these in the oven. So it is a very easy recipe to make, especially if you're having a dinner party, easy peasy. All right, let me get our ramekins, and let's get this going in the oven. All right, so we are ready to get our ramekins filled with our cherry mixture, and then top it off, obviously, with the best part, probably, which is the crisp. All right, so let's get this going. We will make sure you put the ramekins on top of a baking sheet. It's important. Okay. I may have put too much in this one, but let's see. Maybe I didn't need 8 ramekins. She actually does call for 10 ramekins, and I was like, I think I'm good with 8, but let's see. Ooh. It's okay. You know what? It's all right. This is what we do. No one's perfect. Just dropped it. So let's see, what needs some more? Let me get this one. There we go. This one has a lot, so let me move this out. I'm making a mess now. But you know what? That's what we're here for. And that's exactly why I didn't wear white. Because you know what? Whenever I wear white and I have cherries and I'm making something with cherries, it's bound to get dirty somehow. And then I can't get the cherry stain out. And then it becomes a problem. All right. I think we're good. Pretty even-ish. All right, now let's get our mixture on top. Oh yeah. I mean, if this is literally my favorite part of a crisp. It really is. Like, the fruit is great, I love that, but this part just is so good. It's buttery and the oats. And now this has, remember, this has the ginger in it, so it's gonna be very interesting to see what kind of flavor comes out of that ginger. All right. We're ready to go. All right. So now our oven's set to 375. These go in the oven for 20 minutes. Let's see what happens in 20 minutes. All right, y'all, it is time to try our cherry almond minus the almond crisp. All right. So we did let it cool for about 15 minutes, so I didn't burn my mouth when I ate it. So, and I put some ice cream on top because you're supposed to put ice cream on top of a crisp. Okay. Okay, so I love it. It's so yummy. I love the topping. It's so yummy. That is my favorite part. But the cherry, I love the lemon, that flavor that's coming out. It's so good. The cherries are so yummy. Everything about this is super, super yummy. So another hit for me. I swear, I know when you come to the show, you're like, she likes everything. I do, but this is really good. It's so good. So if you make it at home, let me know what you think about it. If you do add the almonds, I'd love to know if you like it with the almonds or not. But this is very tasty, and the ice cream just melts and it's just glorious. So thank you so much for stopping by to watch me make this crisp. I'll catch you next time. Have a great day. See ya. We're checking out her restarting. We're gonna be checking out one of Magnolia Volume, nope, I said, see? What? We are gonna be making Magnolia, no, what is my problem, Mark? Mark, you went to the bathroom and it's all your fault. All right, so our first step is to, or no, not our first step, it's our second step.